Ah, hello. My name is Giancarlo Esposito, and I'm preparing to bring you my most monstrous villain yet, Anton Castillo, in Far Cry 6. While I've confronted some formidable foes in my time, I now face someone entirely new. You. Do you know what you're getting into? Taking on Anton? Fighting on the side of the guerrillas, whose means of overthrowing a powerful dictator include playing with dogs, building weapons from trash, and running rampant through the streets like an untamed circus animal? Anton possesses an exquisite firearm forged from solid gold. You wield a child's backpack. Anton has built a vast arsenal for his loyal army. You disrespect them. You steal their tanks as you scurry from building to building. But still, I'm sure that you'll put up a good fight. Just know that Far Cry is known for its larger-than-life villains. This is a legacy I intend to honor. Before you take up this romantic notion of being a freedom fighter, let me ask you a question. Are you prepared to die for your cause? I was acting. Or was I? I've been asked to answer some fan questions, so here we go. Is Diego actually Voss from Far Cry 3? What an absurd idea. Comparing the future El Presidente of Yara to a petty criminal. That man looks straight out of a failed boy band. Diego, on the other hand, has grace and class and strength and intelligence. Everything you need. All the makings of a villain to be. You'll see. Can we play as El Presidente? What, are you asking for the world? I am El Presidente. I am the ruling dictator, and no, you cannot. Who do you think you are? Is Diego evil? Here we go again. Everyone is just so sensitive. I mean, what's your definition of evil? I mean, something that's perceived as evil is actually better for the people and needs to be done to maintain order. Did Diego really drop the grenade at the end? Well, you wouldn't be very suspenseful if I told you, would it? I'll say this. One of us did. Can we pet chorizo in Far Cry 6? You certainly can, but chorizo has an edge, so watch out you don't lose your fingers. Can we beat an entire army with shovels? No. Why do you even ask me that question? No, you can't beat an entire army with shovels unless you have a great tactician as your commander-in-chief. But you should try it. You never know. It might work. Here's a popular fan theory. Diego and Anton aren't biologically connected because Anton had Diego's mother killed. Diego is actually Dani Rojas' son. Her goal is to kill El Presidente and take her son Diego back. Dani is too young to have had a child the age of Diego. So I don't think this is a possibility. And for you to even bring up the idea and plant a seed that Diego is not Anton's son is disgusting. I can't fathom where that came from. But it's not true. What we have here is your standard Rebel flamethrower, one of their most state-of-the-art weapons. Let's see how these ingrates choose to build their artillery. Where do I start? Wow. Here we have what appears to be a gas pump handle. Very shrewd. This hose seems to connect to an engine, perhaps removed from a leaf blower or some other threatening piece of machinery. This front canister has a flame pipe. That's an excellent piece of equipment if you're looking for a battle with an unfinished creme brulee. You have to respect the craftiness that can be brought about by pure desperation. And all of these other trinkets seem to have been scrapped from a dingy junkyard. This is how they choose to rebel against dictator Anton Castillo? I thought it could at least be a fair fight. As you can see, they don't stand a chance. Hello, I'm Giancarlo Esposito, And in Far Cry 6, I play one of my most villainous roles yet. The merciless dictator, Anton Castillo. I'll be honest. I don't think it's wise to give my enemies any advice that will aid in their efforts toward my downfall. But since the fine people at Ubisoft insisted, I put together these insider tips to help ensure your victory against Anton and his oppressive regime. Let's begin. First, let's look at urban gameplay, namely your ability to commandeer a tank to fight Anton's army. The thing is, Anton and his army have loaded every tank with explosives as a defense against the rebel guerrillas. If you commandeer one, it will explode and kill you. Chorizo. He and Guapo can be huge assets to you in this game, distracting your enemies and helping you make stealthy attacks. But did you know that they also love staying by your side more than anything? Now, if you utilize these furry companions in battle too often, the odds are they'll grow tired and run away and never to return. So, it's really best not to use them at all. Just let them enjoy your company. Rocket launcher, Fuego backpacks are another weapon of the rebel army. But honestly, aren't rocket launchers a little obvious? If you answered yes, then well done. A smart warrior like you knows better than to utilize such a simple weapon while looking like a foolish child. The catch is that many of these devices are plants from Anton's army. The rocket launchers have been replaced with squirt guns. If you try to use them on Anton, you will be powerless, humiliated, and killed immediately. But if you aim the rocket launchers at your friends and fire, only to shoot water at them, they'll see it as a terrific practical joke, thus strengthening your bond. So the lesson? It's simple. Aim every rocket launcher at your allies. Here's the thing about resolver weapons. That is, weapons that are made from trash. They won't work. Honestly? You think a gun that shoots CDs is going to help you defeat an almighty and powerful dictator? A better option would be to hand over your resolver weapons to Anton's army as a peace offering. Well, they might assume your garbage is of value. So when they try to attack you with these bogus weapons, you'll be able to defeat them with just your fists and strength of will. And if you choose any other vehicles for transport through Yara, like paragliding or horseback riding, there's no question it's going to backfire on you. Just take my word on this. Everything has been overtaken by Anton's army. He's a dictator after all, you know. What can you do? My suggestion is to proceed around on foot without any weapons at all. And with Guapo and Chorizo, the disabled dog, by your side for moral support, you should be victorious.